Today, we're going to unlock a simple, ancient tool that's quietly taking over modern kitchens. We're talking about this beautiful wooden box, and believe me, it does way more than just cook food. It might just change the way you think about your meals. You know that feeling, right? You get home after a super long day, you're totally exhausted, and the idea of cooking a healthy meal just feels impossible. You want to eat well, but you are just wiped out. So, what if there was a better way? I bet you've seen this thing scrolling through your social media feed. It's this elegant, minimalist wooden box, and it's always filled with the most vibrant, amazing-looking food. Well, that's a Seiro Steamer, and its recent popularity is definitely not an accident. So what exactly is it? A Seiro is a traditional Japanese steamer. It's a simple but brilliant piece of technology that cooks food using nothing but the gentle, consistent power of steam. No complicated buttons, no confusing settings, just pure, simple cooking. All right, so let's dive into the Seiro's secret powers. The real reasons this simple little box is such a game changer for anyone who's busy but still wants to eat incredible food. We're talking about 4 key superpowers here. Seiro cooking is incredibly easy, it makes food amazingly delicious, it's seriously healthy, and as you've already seen, it's just naturally beautiful. Let's break each of those down. First up, it is unbelievably easy. With a Seiro, you literally set it and forget it. You just put it over a pot of boiling water and walk away. There's no constant checking, no risk of burning your dinner, and the cleanup is minimal. I mean, it is the definition of low-effort, high-reward cooking. And then there are the health benefits, which are huge. So get this. When you boil vegetables, a lot of the good stuff gets lost in the water. One study found that steaming pumpkin keeps about 80% of its beta-carotene, but boiling it, only 51%. That is a massive difference. See, that gentle steam cooks your food without just, stripping away all the goodness. It actually locks in those crucial water-soluble vitamins like B and C that would otherwise just get washed down the drain. You're getting so much more nutritional bang for your buck. Okay, but what about the taste? Let's talk about that. Because you're not using any oil or boiling away all the flavor, the food tastes more like itself, only better. The steam just tenderly wraps around everything, trapping all that natural umami and moisture right inside. The result is just incredibly flavorful, juicy food. And hey, it's not just for cooking from scratch either. Think about leftovers from the microwave. Usually kind of dry, a little rubbery, right? Well, the Seiro is the perfect antidote. It reheats food with that same gentle steam so everything tastes just as fresh and moist as when you first cooked it. A lot of people say it completely replaces their microwave. So you're probably wondering, how do you actually start? It's way simpler than you might think. Let's walk through how to build your first perfectly balanced Seiro meal. Okay, the process is so simple. First, you just give the Seiro a quick rinse with water so it doesn't dry out. Second, you arrange your food inside. Third, you pop it right on top of a pot of boiling water. And finally, you just let it steam, and then you can serve it right out of that beautiful wooden box. That's it. And here's a totally foolproof template for putting together a complete meal. All you have to do is combine 3 things. Start with a protein foundation. Think thinly sliced pork, fish, chicken. Then add some colorful veggies for vitamins, like broccoli or carrots. And finally, throw in something with fiber to keep you full, like mushrooms or sweet potatoes. Oh, and speaking of sweet potatoes, I've got a little secret for you, and this one comes straight from a registered dietitian. If you're going to add just one ingredient to your Seiro, it has to be this one. According to dietitian Akiko Oe, the sweet potato is pretty much the #1 MVP of Seiro cooking. And you know what's cool? There's some incredible science behind why it's so perfect for this method. For starters, they add this amazing, satisfying natural sweetness that just balances everything out. They're also loaded with fiber. But here's the real magic. Sweet potatoes have a special kind of vitamin C that's protected by starches, so it doesn't get destroyed by heat nearly as much as it does in other vegetables. Okay, now for the cool food science bit. There's an enzyme in sweet potatoes that's responsible for all that amazing sweetness, right? But here's the catch. It only really works its magic in this exact temperature range. Other cooking methods like baking or roasting, they just blast right past this sweet spot. But gentle steaming, it brings the temperature up slowly, letting the potato hang out in that perfect zone, which maximizes its natural sweetness to an incredible level. Look, this is about way more than just a quick dinner. It's really a whole new approach to food and well-being. It's time to welcome you to the Seiro life. This quote right here, it totally flips the script. You know how we think that when we're super busy, we have to grab takeout or something? Well, the truth is, the more hectic your day is, the more you actually need the simplicity and the nourishment that a Seiro gives you. And really, it's a whole sensory experience. That moment you lift the lid, you get this beautiful plume of fragrant steam and that gentle scent of cedar or bamboo. It's the small ritual that can take a really stressful evening and turn it into a genuine moment of calm and satisfaction. So, at the end of the day, the Seiro isn't just a cooking tool. It's a solution. It's a way to effortlessly bring delicious, healthy, beautiful meals back into your busy life. So, really, the only question left is, are you ready to start your Seiro life?